Hello everybody. It is currently time for lunch and I haven't really started my vlog today, but I have been filming some bits and stuff. Yeah, we've been working this morning, had a really good chat with Arno, and now we're walking to have lunch. We're gonna have Vietnamese food with some of Arno's friends that he knows from here, so that's what we're doing. But I wanted to show this. We're currently walking along the river. And it's so beautiful. It looks so cool. And the weather is nice today. They have some big buildings there, the bridges, the mountain. Beautiful. Just gives you such a vibe.
Yes, we enjoy doing like this. So we enjoy rolling by ourselves.
Okay.
Because sometimes you can mix this one and that one together. Yeah.
Alright, say what you were just saying about the Nang. Because Arno we've had a bit of a feedback or what we feel here.
Yeah.
So say
just
again.
saying that Da Nang is really nice. Also to stay for a few months.
In the year.
And
Apparently we just learned also, just FYI, that starting from February it's really like spring and summer starting again. So it's a prime time to come because the weather gets nicer. Because in January and December it's quite chilly because it is winter for them as well.
Yeah.
Obviously not like an European winter, but it is cold. But right now, according to a Vietnamese, it's starting to get better again. So I think the whole time we stay here, we're gonna have really good weather.
not really good, but it's gonna get better and better with time.
Yeah.
And when we arrived these past days, it's been a bit fresh.
But today already it's better.
And yesterday it was sunny and warm, at 25 degrees. Today it's okay,
Yeah.
nothing crazy.
Yeah.
And it's gonna basically be better and better here.
Yeah.
And we were just saying that not only weather-wise, but everything wise, this city is pretty cool. Like, if you look around.
Yeah, it's really nice. We're just walking along the river because we had the restaurant.
Buildings,
We have the
bridges,
view on the buildings,
mountains.
the bridge, yeah.
Now you have the sea, the other side. You can
Yeah.
surf, you can have a bike.
So
you
it really has a lot of possibilities and so many cafes, restaurants to explore. Obviously, we arrived at we're now understanding as well that the Tet holiday, which was when we arrived, is the biggest holiday that they have in a year. So it's the holiday when people really celebrate. It's a 5-day holiday and everyone is off. That's why so many places are closed and everyone is really celebrating the new year. So now it ends. Today is the last day. It ends today. And I'm sure that starting from tomorrow, so many places are going to be open again.
Yeah, I think there is going to be a lot more activity in the
Streets.
overall streets.
Yeah.
There's going to be more noise.
Yeah.
And this is probably the biggest drawback of Vietnam. There are two big drawbacks of Vietnam. The first one is noise.
Yeah.
It's that I heard some people, some friends that came back, they've been here several times, but they came back 2 weeks ago, and in 2 weeks they're already overwhelmed with the noise
Yeah.
and chaos, because it's very different from everything we know as Europeans.
Yeah.
Or even if you go, we were talking right now, I've been to Taiwan already, Taipei, and my friend as well, and there it's really organized. It's an Asian country, but it's really, really organized, more than what we know in Europe.
Yeah.
Already in Europe, I think it's pretty organized. I guess other countries like Korea and Japan are also very organized. China as well.
Yeah.
But Vietnam is definitely on the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
It's really chaotic.
Yeah.
There are rules, but they're implicit here.
The rules are street rules.
Yeah,
They're not written laws. When it comes to, for example, traffic and stuff like that, how people drive, what are the rules on the lanes and stuff. I feel they don't really follow the written rule or the written sign that is like on the
Yeah.
on the side of the road, but more like the unwritten rules that just everyone who lives here, they just know that
Yeah.
this is how it happens.
We have experienced it in December, and my friend
Yeah.
told me right now that basically if you drive here, forget about the rules. Like maybe there is a red light and you stop, but other than that, you just look in front of you. If there is a car, you like
Honk.
no, you try to avoid it.
Yeah.
You honk to say that you're here. So if there is a crossroad, you just ride slowly. You honk, and if
Yeah.
someone is passing, you just slow down,
Yeah.
turn around the car, and continue. Like
Yeah.
you just go as you can,
Yeah.
and everyone assumes the same.
Yeah.
So you look around you and you do as you can.
Yeah.
Basically.
One other thing is that even though the traffic and everything is like, for us it's chaotic, there obviously is a system here that works,
you go
because
with the flow.
you never really see accidents. Like I think I've seen once when we were here last time where
yeah.
there was a scooter accident, and it was probably a foreigner, I feel like, who like fell over with the scooter or something happened. But I think also a part of why there aren't any accidents is that people pay more attention. Hence, the rules are that you need to pay more attention, and they don't speed. They drive
Yeah.
quite slowly, like 40,
because- 50
kilometers.
Yeah,
If
if you
even
drive
that.
too fast, the system doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
But if everyone always drives like cruise pace,
Yeah,
and slow and attentive,
yeah.
things are just like
They
you go
fall
with
into
the flow,
place. Yeah.
and you just do
Yeah.
your way. So all of this explanation to say that this chaos this appearance of chaos from a European perspective can be overwhelming, and since in the culture here apparently they make a lot of noise.
Yeah,
It's a bit like China, where you're in the restaurant or in the mall, people don't care. They just speak loud, they do their thing, they walk everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, the children like run everywhere, and it's a bit overwhelming. And since people honk,
all the
there is
time.
noise outside as well all the time.
Yeah,
So this is the big drawback as a foreigner
yeah.
that you can have here. Because
And
locals-
especially if you come like me, I come from Estonia, which is like so, like we have so much space, everything is so quiet, everything is so like spacious, like you're not constantly surrounded by people, and this can be a very big difference between the two. So it can be hard to like get used to. I said in the vlog the other day as well that when I went to this grocery store, it was so overwhelming because there were so many people. It was so loud. It was so hard to like understand what I need to do and what I want to do, and like you cannot hear your own thoughts almost. So yeah, it can be overwhelming for sure.
But locals, they're used to it.
Yeah.
So for them, it's the opposite. It's when you arrive to another country, you're like so
quiet. Yeah, exactly. But I also think it's something that like you can control it also based on where you stay, where your apartment is, or where your hotel is.
Do you have earplugs?
Yeah, do you have earplugs? Do you not have? Because I think also our experience now and our experience in December when we visited it for a week is very different, because in December we stayed in a hotel that was a bit further, so it was more quiet, but there weren't that many people around.
And we were at a quite, not even high, but relatively high floor
Yeah,
with very good isolation. We didn't hear anything at
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
At night.
Yeah.
And when we came outside, it was a chill road
yeah,
in front of the beach.
yeah.
So it was okay.
But now it's different because we literally stay in the center of everything, which so far has been fine, because I still feel like the apartment that we have is quiet. It's not that I don't hear all the honking. Obviously you hear some of it, but it's not like overwhelming. We've been sleeping good, like it doesn't really bother us. But I think also that now that the TET is finished, we're gonna see maybe a different side of it and maybe hear potentially more. or not?
Yeah, and so this was the first drawback. The second drawback is if you plan to stay here long term, which we aren't really, but
I mean,
we're
we're
still
staying.
always on the lookout for
Yeah.
opportunities of places that we really like.
Yeah.
That could be a base for like winters or
Where
some
you could
place
stay
like
potentially-
we like to come back.
Yeah, where you could stay potentially like, let's say, 6 months at a time.
Yeah, and here apparently it's really hard to do that. Like they don't have any system to stay long.
Yeah.
Or if you do, like a business visa, for example, generally people will put up some like in French you say montage. Like they will set up a company, maybe with a local person or something.
Yeah,
But so it works for some time, but even if it works right now, you never have
like
the-
100% guarantee that it's fine.
Yeah, because since it's gray area, the government can come in like 2 years
Or
and say,
immigration and just be like, what are
Yeah.
you doing here?
yeah, this company is not
Yeah.
really working, so
So
you're kicked out of the country.
yeah, to come as a tourist, however, you can stay 3 months at a time with e-visa. I will put all the details like down below where we got our visa from. It was really easy. So you apply for it, you wait 3 days, and you can stay for 3 months at a time without needing to leave the country.
For us,
Which,
at least.
yeah, at least for Europeans. French, they don't even have to. If you want to stay for 45 days, you can stay 45 days without even applying for a visa. As an Estonian, I needed to apply, but honestly the visa process was easy. It's beautiful here. The visa process was really easy. You pay, yeah, as I said, 25 euros and you have the visa. This is what we did right now. Like you just fill it up online and that's that. But basically that's the only thing that you can do. Other than that, you really have no other option.
You probably have, but they're all a bit sketchy. You can marry.
Yeah.
I know people who marry Vietnamese,
And then
but you have to
obviously,
be
yeah,
willing to do that,
Yeah.
of course.
yeah,
And it's always a risk, but
yeah,
it's always a risk in general, anyways.
yeah.
Even without Vietnamese.
Yeah, but it's easier to come in here than it is in Thailand, for example. At least what the route that we went on when we came to Thailand. But in Thailand, there are many other options as well. In here, there aren't really.
It's easier if you want to stay here for some time, like as a tourist. But if you really want to stay, if you like it, you come a few times and you're like, oh, I would like to actually live here now.
Yeah,
I feel like there are less options here
Yeah.
to do that.
for sure.
In Thailand, if you have the money, you can buy. They have visas that you can pay for like 5 years. You can extend 20 years.
Yeah,
If you're a retiree, you can live
Yeah.
here.
yeah,
But you have to pay.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you have to pay.
for sure.
But here, even if you want to pay, it seems like it's quite complicated.
Yeah, like the official options, let's say, are very limited. Like there aren't that many official and
Yeah.
like foolproof that if I do this, it's gonna be fine. Options, yeah, there aren't that many. But definitely, still, I feel like it's an underrated place, Da Nang especially.
Look at that.
So definitely worth visiting. But I'm gonna show you the view now.
Yeah, look there. It's right.
Yeah, you can see the Dragon Bridge back there. So the city is basically divided into two. So there is one side of the bridge. So on this side, there is the beach. So this is where we live. And then there is the other side of the bridge. And since there is the river in between, it's basically like there are so many different bridges. The most popular one probably is the Dragon Bridge, but there are other ones as well, and some of them they light up during the night, and it's really like it has a vibe thanks to the bridges. And I feel like depending on where you are in the city, it makes you feel differently. Like when you're near the beach, it to me it really seems like Miami when we're at the pier and at the beach. It really, like, since there are the big buildings, the hotels and stuff,
And the
palm trees, yeah.
coconut trees.
Yeah, it really feels like Miami, but here it doesn't anymore. Here I feel like we're kind of like in Europe or something, like walking near the river. So it really has different vibes. The fact that there is also like mountain, you get the beach and the mountain.
Oh yeah, this is literally one of the great things of Da Nang. We haven't talked about it enough, but this is great because I feel like there is always a debate, like are you more a mountain person or a beach person?
But here
You have both.
Yeah.
Here you have mountain if you want to go for like some hiking, or if you want to rent a bike and drive. And if you like the beach, you can surf, you can lay in the beach, you can swim, you can have the view, and you have the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
So
Which is again one
pretty
thing
cool.
that if we compare it to Chiang Mai, for example, it's one of the things that, I mean, we like, both of us, I think, in general, we're much more like mountain people. We like to drive there, but here it's also nice. It's like we haven't had it for some time, the beach life and stuff like this. So it's also like
But honestly,
cool.
the fact that there are waves makes it super interesting, because then
Yeah,
on the weekend you can go and swim.
yeah,
You can go and surf,
surf.
which is very. I mean, I like. I would say extreme sports, but let's say like, like sliding and driving and
Yeah,
riding.
Arno
and all
is
these
not
things.
really like go and lay in the beach type
Yeah,
of person.
it's really boring to me. So if
Yeah.
it would be this, I would be bored in a week.
Yeah,
But since there is surf, makes it really interesting. 'Cause
yeah. But
you can go at the.
I will say it right now that the waves for surf are not here all the time. I guess it like depends on the current and stuff. But when we were here in December, the waves were really small. Like they were really, really small. But now they're much higher. So I guess it also depends on the season,
Yeah.
how the waves are.
Weather,
Yeah,
moon
yeah,
as well,
yeah.
I guess.
But I think as a conclusion, like us being here for 5 days now, we're really like happy with the decision that we made, that we decided to come and stay here for a month and a half and really like explore. I think this is also a time where there are so many people here, so you can really like network, meet people who are like maybe doing similar stuff as you are, like also being kind of nomadic, traveling around. We've met so many friends here, which is also an added benefit. So all over, I think we really like it.
Yeah. Let's make a debrief after a month and a half.
Yeah.
And now it's time to go back to work. We had
Yes.
a little walk.
Yeah.
With the bridges. This view is great as well.
This view is amazing.
We have like 2 bridges back to back.
Yeah, you can
The-
see there is
the wheel.
the Ferris wheel, which I think we want to do.
Look at the mountains.
And on the other side, there is the mountain with the big buildings and stuff. So it's really, really nice.
It's gonna get brighter, kid. Just you wait.
All right, I have taken a break from work because first of all, I promised Arno that I will make dinner tonight, so that's what I'm gonna do. And second of all, since it's Valentine's Day, I wanted to have like some sort of dessert. I wanted to essentially make it myself, but I didn't have time, so I just thought that I'm gonna go out and get some tiramisu because we love it. So get some of that and just make the food myself. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna go to the same Italian restaurant. I'm hoping they're open and see if I can buy 2 tiramisus to go to take them home And then I think I'm gonna run by a store and see if I need any last minute things. And that's it really. All right, I have secured the goods. So dessert is there. I'm thinking I'm gonna make like chicken, something with chicken. But I do have to buy something to make a sauce with. So I need to figure it out. But there are so many doggies here, just following me around. I think they can see that I have some food. Where are they? There. Literally a herd of dogs. Usually I'm pretty good with like going with the flow, and I don't really need like a recipe per se, but here it makes things more difficult because sometimes I don't understand what it is that I'm looking at. So I think I need to be a little bit more like on the safe side. I do have seasonings, but I'm more thinking what other, like how can I make the sauce a bit thicker or something. I think I need flour. I don't know. I'm gonna see once I get to the store. I don't remember where the store is, so I'm gonna go and explore a little bit and see if I can find it. I don't have that much time as well because we said that we would eat at 7 and I got stuck working. So yeah, I need to figure it out. All right, the first store is absolutely not successful right now. They had nothing, but I mean, the store, first of all, it was funny because the aisles here for instant noodles are like wild. They're humongous. People really love their instant and fast stuff here. So this was wild, but they had no sauce, even soy sauce they didn't have. So not successful, but I know that there is another store here, so I'm gonna go and see if I have some luck there. I didn't see any flour. I don't know if they even use it here because everything is so rice based that they use like rice noodles, rice paper, everything like that. So we'll see. I was not really successful with the sauce thing, so I'm gonna have to do with all of the spices that we have. But I did find mustard, so I took it because we quite like it and it's good with meat. So now I'm about to start defrosting this chicken, and then I will see where that gets me. Might be eating late tonight, might not be eating because I haven't cooked in 4 months, but we'll see how this turns out. Let's do 25 minutes. Plum tomatoes. I think I have to open it and kind of cut them up because I mean they are whole. I was expecting it to be like tomato paste or sauce, but it's not. At least they have, in theory at least, they seem to have good utensils in this apartment. Like this is a proper knife. So okay, I need to go and change my shirt because I'm boiling. All right, I'm back. Oh, that feels better. Also wearing white, about to work with tomatoes. Always a 50-50 chance that it will not go the way that you want it to go. So right while the pasta water is boiling. I have set the table. I mean, it doesn't look the nicest, but it's something. I mean, should I put a flower on here? The only flower we have is this. I don't know if it makes it any better, but yeah, maybe like that. I mean, it's something, but it will do. Yeah, now I'm just waiting for the pasta water to boil. The chicken and the tomato sauce thingy, it's ready. I hope it doesn't cool down that much. The only thing is that I don't have a lid, and we only have one stove thing, so I will have to do. This is the pasta I'm making, so we'll see. Alright, dinner is served. And Arno surprised me with some flowers for Valentine's Day. Oh, bon appétit. Ja? De rien. Alright guys, me and Arno were just laying in bed and just had a very good talk for the past like hour or something, and now we're off to bed. So I think it's the first day in a very long time that I remember to finish my vlog, so yay, great. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you've liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because I post every day. And I will see everybody tomorrow. Bye!